Very good morning, students. Today we are going to learn one of the important things which has very much relevance for our professional life. That is, the title is The Magic of Teamwork. Right? You know, this writer is a very popular name, Sam Pitroda. Actually, you'll be happy to know that this man is from our own state, Odisha, Titla and Balangir. Sam Pitroda, probably one of the first engineers of Odisha who invented these e-books. The concept actually devised by this man. Okay, let's not talk about that. We'll talk about the lesson he has written, The Magic of Teamwork. First, tell me, what is teamwork? And why teamwork is so much important for us? For the success of the organization, success of any institution, be it big or small, it is very much important. You know, since the inception of civilization, the human being has developed so much today. If you see all the developments manifested in the universe today, it's because of the work in unity, or the people have worked together in a team. And see, actually what the challenges we face in India, especially when you talk about teamwork. Let's get into the cultural perspective. So in India, we have already excelled in many areas, many new policies, good things you have devised for the better administration, better implementation. But the important challenge is implementation. And why many policies fail? The successive governments they have implemented several policies, but the required goal, the achievement, why you have failed? Because of the poor teamwork, the lack of cooperation among the team members. The biggest, you can say, stumbling block in the development. Now let's go to the third one, crab mentality. In Odia you call it Ghangapatna. And how this craft mentality has impacted really this teamwork. That is, we don't want to see our peers, co-workers to get succeed. Yeah? Because always try to pull the leg. We don't let our colleagues or peers to grow, to develop. That is another the negative aspect of the teamwork, crab mentality. Then another is theoretical thinking. We lack that seniors are many times they don't allow their subordinates to go further. They don't want to uplift them because they feel that they will be left behind. And lack of cooperation and lack of the knowledge. Now let's define what are the poignant points of this essential qualities of a team player, a good team player. Number one, see, respect for diverse viewpoints. Because many of us don't allow others to have their own view. We always say that my view is important and we try to impose our view on you. No. We have to respect, though it's different from your view, we have to respect the different views. Second, tolerance for differing opinions. Means we have to tolerate, we have to bear, we have to listen others' point of view patiently. That is another important point. Tolerance. Though that X differs from your point of view, it's important to respect that. It's important to listen for a team leader. Both team leader and team worker, there should be a complete coherence and cohesion. Now let's move to the third one. A genuine desire to contribute. Desire? Yes. Everyone has a desire to do something, to do better. But that desire should come from within, voluntarily. Means it should be genuine, it should not be pretended, it should not be fake. Now fourth essential point, we should have the ability to tackle conflicts constructively. When you are working in a team, you have to work together. You should have a general consensus among team members. And when conflict arises, when trouble arises, each member has to play the role of a troubleshooter. What the term? I said troubleshooter. So your role should be the role of a troubleshooter, and that problem should be solved, I think, by sitting together, having consensus among the members. Now let's move to the how we can have this, how can we overcome this, navigating these conflicts, the problems, the dilemmas that arise among the team members. First one, seeking agreement. Instead of complete consensus, focus on agreed upon aspects of initial work. Total agreement is often an unattainable goal. Right? Let me define this point. Many times what happens, unattainable goal cannot be achieved. Not all may not be agreed, but at some point of time, when it comes to the success of the organization, we have to step back. Why step back? Because we want to see the success of the project, the success of the mission. We may not agree with all the points of team members. Sometimes team members may not agree with all the points of team leader, but there should be a working agreement. Not necessarily all will agree with that same point. Now let's move to the third point, second point, openness and honesty. What is term openness? We should keep the mind open to the different ideas, multiple, diverse ideas, and honesty. Now, what to do that to achieve that? Cultivate a work ethic where words match intentions. Good point. Intent. Always let's focus on the word intent. Our intent should be always noble. It should be welfare oriented for the organization, be the industry, be the institution. It doesn't matter. That's why we have to develop a work ethic where words match intention. Means we have to see the intention of the people, whether the intent of the person that X, Y, Z is noble or not. And eliminate hidden agenda. What is hidden agenda? Listen, only agenda of the team is the growth. There should not be individual agenda. We cannot give importance to the personal agenda. I'm telling you about. Only agenda is agenda of the organization, of the institution, of the industry where you are working or you are supposed to work in future. That is, we have to finish. We have to ignore this self-interest or personal agendas, and we have to develop a faster, clear, direct communication. There should be no, I think, the second part about this. We have to work, we have to keep aside our personal interest, personal agenda. Only agenda is the team's mission. The teams, we have to look after the team's vision. Now, that one. Okay guys, let's come to the next point. How can we create a positive environment, a healthy team environment where team members can work together, they can think about the ultimate growth of the organization? First point we have to think about psychological well-being. Listen, what is psychological well-being? We all give importance to physical well-being. And what do you do for that? You go to gym, you do yoga, you do the pranayams. But this is not enough. We have to equally give importance to psychological aspect of well-being of your psychological health. What does it mean? As a team leader or chief executive or any you are heading a position, you have to monitor the psychological health of the firm. The team success hinges on member stability, confidence, security, competency. Giving salary, giving incentive, giving facilities are not enough for the well-being of the or psychological well-being of the employees. What else required? We have to think about how their confidence will build. How can we provide them security? What security? Social security, financial security. We have to provide. We have to ensure the employees' social security, the comfort, and how to build confidence by providing or by creating good ambience or healthy atmosphere.